All right, so we're back at it this week with leg day number 2 of the week. Still not sure how I feel about 2 leg days a week, but it seems to be working. Both leg days are pretty different. Last time I started out with relatively heavy back squat and then finished with extension. Doing kind of the opposite this time. This is much more of a bodybuilder-esque kind of workout where you do something super stable and not necessarily all that heavy, and you pre-exhaust your legs so that when you go on and do, what am I doing today? I think I'm doing some belt squat and some other stuff where I have the potential to go very heavy, but because I pre-exhaust the muscle, I don't have to go that heavy, and it's more of a pump slash burnout day.
Boy.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Nice t-shirt.
I feel doing this makes it, later on in the workout, I feel that much more, I don't know, effective working the legs, because, from the very first rep, I'm already exhausted. For example, doing belt squat, already smoked, so my legs have already gotten a decent workout in. So it's not so much of an exhausting compound movement. From the very first rep, it's all about the legs. I'm not sure if this guy knows there's been new music since 1980. I don't think I've ever heard him play anything newer than like 1989. Anyway, I like supersetting these because here, I don't care how much I do on leg extensions. I don't care how much I do on RDL. I'm just trying to, like I already said, pre-exhaust the muscle so I can really focus on my legs. And one thing I've learned, over the past year maybe, I used to, pretty much everything I did was for Olympic specifically, or some sort of auxiliary movement for Olympic. So I would only train legs relatively heavy. Like if I was doing more than 3 sets, I consider that cardio, or 3 reps. If I was doing more than 3 reps, I consider that cardio. And kind of one thing that I've learned from, made friends with some pretty legitimately, some of them have their pro card bodybuilders. I see how they lift legs, and it's definitely a much different approach from powerlifting or weightlifting or, any strength oriented thing. They're really good at not letting their ego mess with their workout. Like after doing this, obviously, I'm not going to be able to squat very much, or I'm not going to be able to, whatever it is, the weights and the reps are going to be less. But this is not a strength day, and if you're just trying to get big, you don't care how much you lift. You shouldn't care how much you lift. So doing this has really taken me, to the next level as far as size. And I mean, it even does help with strength. I do stuff like this, and I do pretty high volume, and I notice my strength going up. So doing that in combination with strength day and this kind of pump bodybuilding day has been awesome. All right, and then for the RDL, I love doing a deficit because then obviously you get to go way deeper. And, for a big guy, I'm pretty flexible. Thank you, Olympic weightlifting, and even yoga every now and then. So really just focusing on that stretch more than weight. This honestly isn't a lot of weight. I could probably go much heavier, but I'd rather really just focus on the stretch and the depth. And do a few more reps than worry about going heavy on this. Oh man. Oh, man, on those you gotta be really careful, especially when you're doing higher reps. Easy just to get tired, but it's not heavy, so you can keep going, but make sure you're not using your low back. Make sure it's a hip thing, not a back thing. Next up, we got belt squat. And if you're like me and your low back is always hurting and you're doing more than one leg day a week, doing, barbell or, pretty much anything spine loading for legs gets to be a little bit too much. That's why I really like belt squat, because all that weight is on your hips and there's no load on your spine. So I can still load up the machine pretty heavy, but I basically get no wear and tear on my back, which is nice and definitely what I need. So I'll move on to that. Kind of keep it on the same here. Trying to do, if I can do 10, it's probably too light. I think last week I was doing around 12 to 14, so I honestly don't want to go up too much. I'll just go up a little bit this week, maybe keep it around 10 to 12-ish. Oh, oh man, it was only 10 pounds heavier. Went from 12 all the way down to 8. That's okay, I guess. Oh. Almost forgot about calves. I like supersetting calves with something, just because doing only calves is, for me, is like super boring. And that superset doesn't really take away from the other lift. So you can knock out calves while you're resting from the other set. And I'm doing calves on this guy because on the first leg day I was doing seated. This machine, leg presses in general, make me nervous because I've seen too many videos of knees going backwards. But the cool thing about this is it's got this bar right here, and if I sit low enough on the seat, it kind of supports my knees, so I don't have to worry about that. Whoop. Really focusing, trying not to bounce at the bottom here. And as I talk, I lose count of how much I'm doing. 23 maybe. Another thing I really like about the cable is it's, relatively stable. I mean, you're attached here, so you can't move too far left and right for sure, even front and back, and you got the handle, so you can go super low. I mean, I typically squat pretty low anyway, but especially with belt squat, you can go stupid low and even hold it. Kind of invented the forced mobility phrase. I got it from Olympic, because like in the weird shoulder position or the super low squat, under lots of load, whether you're mobile or not, being in those weird positions under a ton of weight, it's going to make you mobile. So you don't really have a choice. So don't do it for every rep, but for some of them, I like to just go super low and just hold it for a hot minute. Uh-oh. Oh. 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 All right, I don't really feel like going up in weight, but 32 reps is pretty ridiculous. So I'm gonna do my best here to really focus on that bottom part of the stretch. Hold it for a moment or two, and then explode up, and then take my time coming back down. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, come on. All right, not sure about this angle here. Might be a little bit too much of a fucking thirst trap booty shot, but you know, whatever. Whoop. Oh shit, god damn it. It came off the rail. Fuck. All right, let's try this again. Fuck, dude. Ah. And dude, the one thing about Amazon is you never know what you're gonna get. I saw these, I could not get them because they got dinosaurs on them. But these are 2XL. No, these are XL, and they fit my waist perfectly, but like, it's a problem. At some point, you gotta pick something that either fits your waist or your legs. If it fits your legs, they assume you're a fat fuck and the waist is out here. If it fits your waist, they assume you're a skinny bitch and like my legs don't even fit. Same with the shirts, especially dress shirts. If it fits my arms and shoulders, like the stomach is like out to here, or if it's like relatively fitting on my stomach, like I literally can't get my arms in it. It's a, you know, it's a tough problem to have, but I love having it. Anyway, this is probably gonna be my last movement. For sure one set, maybe two, we'll see how I feel. I wanna do heels raise, holding 45, just squat until I can't, or I don't feel like it, and then drop the weight, and then keep going. I typically don't like doing goblet squats because like when you hold it with your arms, that's gonna fail way before your legs do. But since I've already done extensions and RDL and belt squat and calf raises, I'm smoked. So my legs are gonna fail way before my arms do. And I'm not looking for heavy weight here anyway, so. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and do something. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh. All right, definitely not ready for this. Gonna do it anyway. Oh. Oh. Oh man. It's a pretty terrifying feeling when you go down to a squat with just your body weight and you can't stand up. That's not cool.